Hi. Good morning and welcome back. And today, to another big day. And I'm so happy that again I have got an opportunity to share my knowledge and even again a channeling meditation today. Everything is going to be mine. And yes, I am Sohana Dodle. So um, now today the topic I've choose is path of liberation. So what shall we do is let's actually meditate for some time and then get into the subject called path of liberation. So with all the blessings of Dr. Brahma Shri Pitama Patriji Garu, let's get started. That's it. So I'm so curious to actually share in a way all the knowledge that I had about path of liberation with a couple of examples, and especially about the story, the experiences that I have been through. So maybe I really feel that maybe it can help everyone to understand scenarios in a better way. So sorry for my uh, this kind of appearance, because I'm at my brother's wedding, so I had it last night. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I never wanted to miss a chance to share my knowledge. So welcome back. So shall we start our meditation for next 40 minutes, and then let's get into the subject, and then let's have a Q&A. So I think we need the music. Anila Garu, can you play the music?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So it's again a very simple process, and today it's all going to be about, we are going to know and learn about liberation. So what liberation means? Liberation is just setting free. So let's try meditating and let's try setting free things. That what best can we do? So it's a beautiful morning for every one of us. It's so divine and it's so pleasant. So, and this is a very simple process, and this is Anapanasati meditation. So all you got to do is just close your eyes, clasp your fingers, and cross your feet. And just be seated wherever you want. And close your eyes, watch your breath. So it's just that much. And out of all, I request everyone to follow the guidelines, and because this is a guided meditation, so that everyone can be on the same pace, and it would be really very interesting. So let's start. Wherever you are, just come back to your places. Be seated, however you feel comfortable. Just come back, and this is the absolute time to get back into the journey towards your inner self. So just why not now? Just close your eyes, relax your mind, relax your body, and especially no thoughts at all. Just watch your breath. Do not worry about any kinds of thoughts. Just your breath. The soft, natural, and tender breath. If you still feel a little hard to focus on your breath, have all your attention, at most awareness, at your nostrils. That is where you can witness your breath, your actual source of your life. That's okay, wherever you are. Just come back, and please be seated and do not open your eyes. Gather all these scattered parts of your mind. Just get back everything. So you'll have nothing to worry about. Just relax. Have all your focus on your breath. Just flow with your breath. All we know is breath is our guru. It can guide you. Make yourself so empty. Go to the state of absolute nothingness. Just no thoughts, only silence. And it's so early. In this divine morning, give all your time, all your focus, and maintain your sustainability throughout this process. All you need is your breath, nothing else. Leave all your worries. Just do not get hold on to anything. Set yourself absolutely free from everything. This is just for your breath. Take your time, but attain the absolute state of nothingness. No thoughts, no desires. Just the process of setting it free. With maintaining a lot of spontaneity. Have all your attention only on your breath. Just focus that. No worries, no pains, no regrets. Just the bliss. You are absolutely responsible for yourself. That's all. You can do it better. Just start traveling in the path of no thoughts, just the silence. In the path of liberation, silence is the step one. Silence doesn't mean keeping your external body or your mouth shut, but it's all calming your mind, absolutely no thoughts at all. As you slowly and deeply attain the state of no thoughts and you are nerve with just empty mind. As you attain this beautiful state, as you attain the state of nirvana, just calming your mind, nerve, as we slowly getting deeper and deeper into the process. From all our hearts, from bottom of every heart in here, in this session, let us all invite Dr. Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji Garu to help us in our healing. And with this process, invite the energies of Gautam Buddha Let's even invite Mahavtar Babaji and all the team. It's very simple. Just follow your breath, attain the state of no thoughts, and start inviting all the masters you want it to be. Let's even invite Galactic Federation Masters and Astral Security Masters. Do not worry about anything. You're absolutely safe and secure. And this time is just for this process. As you really invite, start connecting to your sources for all the refreshment in your energy, in your body, and in your cells. Just let all the gurus, all the masters you want, you can invite and start connecting from your source with their source. And that is how we establish a clear and stronger connection. As you can see, a slight shift in your functioning, in your mind, with little bit a greater spirit to start walking forward and ahead in this journey. Give yourself completely all the permissions for you to heal yourself, to become one. Though it's physical or mental, something which is making you suffer, that's okay. It's just when we hold our identity, we don't let ourselves into ascensions. So that's an indication of suffering. All you target is to set free from everything. If you want to set free from everything, then all you should understand is acceptance, surrendering, and forgiveness. With lots of unconditional love and lots of compassion, let's invite our Queen of Mercy, the Goddess Kuan Yin, and all the Greek gods. Just observe within. Do not judge anything which is coming to your mind. Slowly, you can just imagine yourself with a change walking into a huge diamond pyramid. Just go to the diamond pyramid, walk into it, give it a round, just go to the center of the diamond pyramid, exactly right below the tip of the pyramid, of the diamond pyramid. Just after sitting under the tip of the diamond pyramid, start meditating under the golden and the diamond pyramid. Just sit under the tip and start meditating. As you meditate with the utmost awareness and lots of love to know about yourself, see that, visualize a white ray of light, a thin and white ray of light from top of the pyramid entering into your body. Just keep filling it into your body. Receive all the light, accept it, be open to receive it. From top of your head till bottom of your feet, every cell and every little element in your body. Fill all the light, diamond light energy. Absorb all the new energy so that it would make easy for you. Start leaving the older agreements. Cancel the agreements that you have made to yourself or to any other people. Be with the light. Let it fill all of your body, from bottom of your feet, your legs, hands, body. All you got to do is let go every pattern which is not working for you. Just accept it. Surrender to the fact that we are no more the same that we were in the past. Every single breath is very, very important to cleanse yourself, to cleanse your mind and your body. choose to forgive because it feels so better and good. Unconditional love. You need to take charge, cleanse your energy. It simply says that you're suffering with something and you're unable to resolve it. It says it needs all your attention. Say this to yourself out loud. Everything I'm going through is making me a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. And so simple it is. Bless the past, embrace the present, with all your open heart. Just keep on receiving the good deeds. As you let go and cancel all your karmic bondages, just release everything. Don't get present by your identity. There are many things that can stop us getting to the path of liberation. Accept the every lesson. It's just the energy mismatch. Just cleanse all the agreements, cancel everything. You're not just a human body, you're beyond your body. Allow yourself to understand the lesson behind the situation. It needs lots of energy. We don't have to be an energy medium, just absorbing and draining. Let all the light enter into your body. Just relax. It's all the healing light. With the same beautiful silence, your every breath is very important enough to make you this active. As you fill all your body, let it even spread around your body. Make your own shelter layer. You have a perfect body, a brilliant mind, and a tranquil spirit. Every cell in your body resonates with this diamond light energy. Let's trust and respect the body's functioning. Let's all be very patient enough. Give ourselves this time and let go of things that we usually act upon. Just reset yourself, release everything. We all in this planet, in this earth, we all strive to live a good life. you should understand and know that you have all the power to heal and getting healthier and healthier. We all should give some time and space to our source. Everything heals. There is already keep absorbing the light as much as you want. Make space because you deserve the peace. If you're not peaceful, you can't step ahead. In this beautiful morning, as you forgive everything, as you let go everything, start accepting, start receiving. You should fly so high and very free. So let's all give up on things that absolutely weighs us down. Let the shining light enter into your body, started waking up every cell from bottom of your feet just the silence. in the beautiful and energetic garden of our universe. Travel to anywhere in your body. Always believe in your ability to manifest happiness and healing. Just cancel all the agreements. Let go the deepest fear within you. Let go all the judgmental functioning, the judgmental patterns. Let go every emotion. Just clean your heart, clean your spine. We go through a lot of situations every day. We deal with number of situations. You are always left with an imprint of every situation you be in. Move beyond the forgiveness to understanding and have all the compassion and kindness for every being in this planet. Use the light to repair your body, physical or mental. Let's all start creating peace in this world, by just changing our thoughts. Just remain with the bliss, and especially with your breath. And this is just the normal energy boost up. Whenever you feel very stagnant, don't feel like doing anything, and that is when you can use the diamond pyramids or golden pyramids to refill your fuel, to allow and accept and start receiving the new energy that it spread all over your body and then around your body too. To your breath, to the masters we have invited, and especially to yourself. Give a big thanks. Stay in the gratitude. Be with the feel. You have to let go a lot of ego to gratify. Slowly, whenever you feel comfortable, and whenever you feel like opening your eyes. Before that, kindly, please place your both hands on your both eyes at least for 5 seconds to see with a boost up aura. So, welcome back, and I'm sorry because I think uh, we had a little bit issue with the music, but I think a basic boost up session, because every day we are doing so much. So to actually enter into the path of liberation, all we just need is this simple process, so-called Anapanasati. This is the basic. Unconsciously, we keep doing this when we are stagnant. For every 1 or 2 hour, we just do the deep breaths, and we just forcibly exhale, releasing out all the stagnant parts within our breath. So when our breath is not clear, obviously the process functioning within, the spiritual growth, will also will also not be same like how it actually should be. So here my topic, why did I actually choose this topic called Path of Liberation? In Telugu it's Mukti Margam. And I would actually like to share my way of understanding to it. So for me, if it's Path of Liberation, I just first hear the name, or one name comes into my mind is Gautam Buddha. It's a very interesting story, and out of all, that story teaches a lot of things and a lot of lessons. But let's not get into the story, but to the main points in it. So the first thing that I would like to share is, here most of us know about Gautam Buddha, right? So Gautam Buddha, being a great king, what does he do? Why he really had a necessity, or why he really should have been gone to the forest and left all his kingdom, leaving everything behind. And why did he really actually have to do that? It's just because the thirst within. Why did the thirst come out? What made it? Due to irregular behavioral patterns which led us and which ended up in a lot of sufferings, right? So those lot of sufferings takes you into confusion, and where you'll find no way. So when this happens every now and then that is what it is, and that is what it is called suffering, and that is what we feel it very painful, and we have no clarity for the more. So in here, the path of liberation, it's so simple. There is a very famous teaching by Gautam Buddha that is called Eightfold Path, right? So Eightfold Path is so good. So Eightfold Path is all about, I think we have heard about it, right speech, right intention, right view, right thought, right concentration, right meditation. So like this, everything right. So right doesn't mean the opposite of wrong. So right something defines as noble here. So let's just try to understand what he's trying to convey with the Eightfold Path. So he just says that Eightfold Path is a disciplinary thing. So every person has to follow these 8 things to maintain their self-discipline. Whatever it is, most of us have this problem. Either we have good thoughts, but we have a problem in portraying it out, in acting it out. Sometimes we might not have good thoughts. We are not yet ready to generate good thoughts, but still, we are used to the actions, the regular and general actions. So in here, it's all about in the path of liberation, in the Eightfold Path. It's so good that he keeps on explaining, right? How everything can be right, how your thought, how your mind, and how your speech and how your view should actually be. So in this process, after knowing about all the self-disciplinary things, and the second comes is paramitas, the perfection. So here he says, it's not just enough if you just, make yourself right. It is even important for us also to act right. So that is an example of Gautam Buddha and our Guru Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji Garu. So all the great grandmasters, everyone who is trying to share their wisdom, it's just nothing but they are in this path of liberation. So liberation doesn't mean something very big. Liberation is just setting free. You're freeing yourself from a lot of limitations related to this physical reality. You don't belong to there, and you should realize. And to realize, you need to maintain a discipline for yourself. And if you get used to it, and then there comes the perfection, the paramatas. there are 6 paramitas. The first one is dhana paramita. The second one is sila paramita. Third one is kshanti paramita. And fifth one is dhyana paramita. And sixth one is prajna paramita. So let us try to know what all these 6 things say. So here the first thing is dhana paramita. He says so good that say dhana paramita is this beautiful. In in ages, some people do, some people offer food, some people offer clothes, some people offer money, but everything is limited to this physical reality. Whatever you are offering to the other person in this world, everything is just limited to this reality. You can't carry it after you die, right? You can't carry it to your next life. See, for an example, if I just gift you a shirt now, that's a cloth. Will you be able to take it to your next life? Will that be possible? No, that doesn't work. So just the same way, all you got to do is understand the dhana paramita. Dhana paramita is something that all you got to do is share your knowledge, share your experiences. This is what even our guru keeps telling us, that wherever you are, even if you're traveling in auto, just try listening to their experiences. The same way Gautam Buddha also does this to Kisa Gautami, the mustard seeds woman, the very famous woman. So there is a woman called Kisa Gautami. She's very well known as a mustard seed woman. And she had a baby and who dies just after a month. After the birth, and in a month the baby dies, and the mother mother whose name is Kisa Gautami, and she gets so upset that she wasn't okay with the reality. Then she gets a lot of frustrated and then goes to Gautam Buddha. Everyone suggests her that there is a big sadhu here, saint here, called Shakyamuni, who can actually help you in this. Then with all her hope and pain and grief, everything she had, and she didn't know what to do, she just runs to Gautam Buddha and asks him that I have heard lot many things about you, that you can do miracles, so can you please help me in getting my child back? Can you give birth? Can you just give life to him? Then Gautam Buddha says that he just gives her a rule, or sort of a challenge, that she has to go to every door in that village and find the mustard seeds in which house there is no death. So she goes to every door, and she gets exhausted. But end of the day, she comes back to Shakyamuni and says, I now accept the reality. Now I'll let go this. I am no more behind the baby soul. So after everything, when she understood that suffering is everywhere, how did she understand? Just by listening to the experiences, right? So here it's very simple, that Dana Paramita is perfection of offering. So the most easiest thing on this planet, in this world, is just share your knowledge, share your wisdom as much as you can. So the second one is Sila Paramita. So Sila Paramita is very simple. So in Sila Paramita, what we do is, here it's all about, in Sila Paramita and Shanti Paramita are no much different. So they just talk about perseverance that a person has. So how far a person can be on the same path, because in this physical reality, the biggest task that we feel that we have is dealing with relationships, isn't it? So some of the other kind. especially the relationship with ourselves. So that is what he says. In this world, we have this kind of situations going on with us. So it is not easy for us to let go everything. Let go, that doesn't mean going into forest, leaving everything. It just simply says that, today we have meditated for 1 hour, and when we are meditating and we are not worrying about anything, so that is something letting go. So let go every relationship, but that doesn't mean you should break those relationships. You can't break your family. The best you can do is just let go. So in this, Sila Paramita and Shanti Paramita are no much different. So after perseverance, everything, you land in a little silence, where Shanti Paramita completely talks about a thoughtless state. He says that's the biggest thing that people suffer from. Every person every person coming into your life is just on a purpose. Either you learn or either they learn. So, and then next is dhyana paramita. So dhyana paramita here has two things in it: right concentration and again right mindfulness in it. So here he says is, first thing, you cannot hurt perseverance, you cannot hurt anyone. You cannot force on anyone. It's just that you should be in a pace that, all you got to do is just sustain, irrespective whichever situation it is, or how bad the intensity it is. That's absolutely fine. Do not worry about any kind of uh, you know uh, reactions or responses, that in everyday life, that is what he says. So it's so simple. All you got to do is just let go. Do not even think about it. No mind is no thought. Here again about right Kshanti Paramita. So Kshanti Paramita is all about the silence, the perfection of silence. The silence is nothing but just you settle down with your emotional body. That's the only thing which actually makes us unstable. So sometimes we switch. So here all it is important is we just let go everything while we are meditating. That's very simple. And then the most beautiful thing in here in Pragna Paramita is all about the dimensions. Here he says whenever the person is excelling in a eightfold path, it says the person started entering into the dimension 6. Then once the person has crossed the eightfold path and entered into paramitas, then paramita, the stage of paramita is called dimension 7. So that's something called the life of bodhisattvas. And after that, after you even excel, first you have excelled for yourself, and second you have excelled uh, coordinating with other people in the society. You have even excelled in that. Then that is what the paramitas. And then you learned, you excelled. And then now with the other people, you're even excelling. So then this is the state completely where the path of liberation lies. It's not just limited for you. You can't just sit alone in the room and consistently keep doing your spiritual work, which doesn't work at all. Because you will have no one to make experiences, to make it valid. How can you cross-check without being without being into experience? Just listening to the knowledge, there is some country called Azerbaijan. on the map. We just know that there is a country like that, but we have never been to that country unless and until you go there and you see, and that better you know and you understand. So path of liberation is nothing but maturity, the greater maturity that we gain out of so much sadhana we do. So the next example that I would actually share about is the new energy subject. So that is something told by Crimson in Crimson Circle by Tobias. So it's even the same. Path of liberation is mandatory, and that's the only process that a person ends up with. So every person goes through path of liberation, but every person will have their own way of exploring, and every person will have a own way to progress and function. So just the way in here, Gautam Buddha had one perception, Mahavatar Babaji had one perception, Yogananda Paramahamsa had one perception. So every person is unique. Every person will have their own perception. So path of liberation is also like that. It's mandatory. It's there. But the way you go, but the way you achieve, but the way you walk in has to be validated. Because in this planet called Earth, we are given with only two things, time and space. So time is very important. So we can't just, time doesn't mean in this one life. Now I think that time is 7:13 in the Eastern timings. So that's not the time I'm talking about. The time is you are wasting your lifetimes not being into this path of liberation. So every person needs that at most maturity. See, this is just a human life is just like a game. There is a life given to you. You're born, you're grown, and then you should complete the task at the end, so-called attaining enlightenment is nothing but this. So simply, it's very clear that path of liberation or attaining enlightenment is no different. Everything is same, but every person will have their own way to deal with it. The target is same, the end point is same, the final examination is same. If you don't attain that utmost maturity or the maximum maturity that you actually possess, or the capacity you have in it to possess, if you do not satisfy that requirement, you will again have to take lifetimes and lifetimes. So here the next simple point is in path of liberation. See, every person, I never actually wanted to talk about the end point called enlightenment or the start point called a fresh start. But from a fresh start to an enlightenment end, there is a path, there is a journey people are walking in, people are going through. It's called path of liberation. Why are we in sufferings? It's not just because of your fate. It's just because either you learn, either the other person learn. For some or the other thing. So that is why we are all, no matter, we don't have to be in the same family to help each other. So it's just that you can even be, we all come into the same family, right? Don't we? So we all come into the same family, a human family, a mankind. So our utmost capability is we can be a god. God, the precise definition of God I can say is limitless. When you're limitless, then you will be a god. You cannot restrict yourself. Restrict in your mind, it means restricting to your actions, your identity, and the way you think about yourself, everything matters. However you function, and that way it will really function. But we never realize that. So in here, in this path of liberation, I have choose this because I really had a very beautiful journey throughout. So I can just say I am at a maturity levels, little maximum, because I make sure every day for my spiritual growth. So it is even important for all of you to take time for your spiritual growth. That is mandatory. So why do we actually need the spiritual growth? Why this path of liberation? Why birth? Why death? Why enlightenment? And why path of liberation? Why do we need this? And the end target is just that: maturity, enlightenment. And the first one is new stage, birth stage. Birth is easy, the end point is easy. But the path, most of the time, the path of liberation makes us sidetracked, isn't it? We get exhausted. We get exhausted, not satisfying ourselves with something that we want to achieve. And that gives you a lot of aggression, a lot of disturbances in your mind. And it slowly spreads into your lifestyle. So that is why it's just that maintain the path so clear. If you have a very good clarity, you should make it, you should keep it clear for yourself. That you should know, why am I in this path? All the time you should have, like, in Gautam Buddha says that always I am not alone. Always I have my questions with me. So always have questions with you. That why? So when we know that path of liberation is the only way that we can attain maturity or enlightenment. So it's just that when you are in this process called path of liberation, first all we need is self-discipline. In whichever way or in whichever form of meditation you take, in everything it's very same and simple. Everyone first teaches you the self-discipline. Then once you excel in it, then you will be capable of dealing with other people. So here the only advantage is when you are with this, when you are in this path of liberation, consistently sustaining, then it's very easy for you. If you're not sustaining, if you're just easily easily you get exhausted, and then you feel like, oh no, I can't keep on taking these sufferings over and over, one after the other. I don't deserve this. But you should feel that you are the only luckiest person on this planet, because you're not wasting your lifetimes. In one lifetime, you are learning so much with every situation, with every suffering. How beautiful it is. So here, it's very simple. The path of liberation doesn't mean something else. It's just that after self-disciplinary thingy, and the next thing comes is, how do we actually act with the other people? You functioning, and now you functioning to the other people. It just says that you have realized what you are. The same way, after that, you start realizing who is the other person also. Every person is like me. We are not just the bodies, we are beyond minds. So we are also limitless. To understand this fact, um, just a second. Yep. So to understand this fact, it's always important for us why we really have to be on this path, why we really have to, um, be in this journey. Most of the time, Gautam Buddha says, see, if someone, there is a very great story on Gautam Buddha, that he actually goes for his food thingy into a village town, then on a street, then people start insulting him that why are you doing this, you're very fit enough, then why can't you just work and get food for yourself? Then he doesn't talk a single word in written. He will be like very fine. So initial stages, it is not easy for all of us to be with it. Then that is why we feel so sad. Really, a person insulted me. A person gave me this. A person, was dealing with me in this way. We are not fine with that because we are not used to it. But it is all about that. If you deal, see, in the video games or in the games, that if you actually pass the hardest task, and that is when you score the highest points. The same way, how hardest sufferings you go through, you learn from it, and that better and that much you learn out of it. So basically, I actually wanted to say it in a very short thingy, that path of liberation is all about sustaining. So if you don't sustain with the right frame of mind or right thought, it should just be your lifestyle. Once you start following your self-disciplinary thingy, and it should be your lifestyle, it's your lifestyle. It will become your lifestyle if you keep on practicing. So after that, it will be very easy for you to forgive anyone, to surrender to anyone, because you understand, you have a source in you, and I have a source in me, and we are all connected to the supreme source. So there is no difference between us. We are same. We have only the greatest thing in common is our breath. Everyone breathes. That is how we are alive. So it's just that like the way you design your life, the way you just create your reality, and that is how you start picking up. That is how you start picking up the challenges. That is how you start picking up the situations for you. Just the way, in the grad school, if you go to grad school, in one semester, if you have completed all the core courses, and the second semester you'll have chance to choose whichever elective courses you want to. So in that way, here also you can just direct in whichever way you want. Now you are in here, in the experience, on this ground, then you know it much more better than from there, when you have planned or when you have designed. Now you are in this body directly, so now you have a very clear and better idea. You should have it. When you have it, and that is when you become limitless, and that is when you know how to change things for yourself. So path of liberation is simply just that, sustaining. If you don't sustain, and it doesn't work. It's so simple. All you got to learn is a lot of patience. There is a word for it called stoic. A person has to be stoic if they are in this path of liberation. Stoic is, there are many books on this called Stoicism. So stoic is a stoic person. Gautam Buddha is a stoic person, for example. You just go to him, you insult him. It doesn't matter for him, because he just says that I haven't insulted you, you have insulted me, right? When you have insulted me, That's something which came out from you. When I receive it, and that is when I hold it in here. So I am not judgmental and I am not low enough to receive that. So a person who can just let go with the enough maturity is something called stoic. Oh, hi, sir. Hello, sir.
Go on, go on. I'm hearing.
So I just thought of telling the example of Gautam Buddha and coming to the next example called Yashodhara and my favorite character. And I would like to say Yashodhara and Mahaprajapati together. They're not no different. So the stepmother of Gautam Buddha and the wife of Gautam Buddha. So this is the second example that I actually wanted to talk about. So the path of liberation that they have chosen is something that we really have to do it in this time, in this life, in this generation, the Aquarians generation. So it's so simple that all you got to do is live in this reality. Go on with your relationships whenever you find time. Go find a circle of compassion like this, a divine circle of compassion, so that you can just sit, close your eyes, share your experiences, whatever you have. And in here, we actually share our experiences or sufferings that what we have every day. And we some or the other way find solutions for it. So just the way how they did the circle of compassion like that, we are doing it now. It was in that generation and in this lifetime or in this generation, and this is what we got to follow. The same way even Tobias also talks about. If you understand the start and end, that is not enough. You even have to understand the journey in between. That is all it matters. And if you are walking in this journey and you are succeeding it. So coming to my story, when I have started it, and this is a very real and live example. So when I started it and I was a very little kid and I don't know, I used to just sit, close my eyes, and that's it. And I never knew what best I could do, because I started it in my third class because of my parents. So I just knew that I need to sit, close my eyes. And after some days, I was little scared because my mom was very strict, and she was not letting me, skip the meditation hour. So when that happened after so long, in my 12th grade, that is when I really understood the essence of it. How I can just start rejuvenating myself. I started seeing little changes in me, that I feel so fresh because of no thought state. And slowly I've started doing it. But once when I had a very big issue after my BTech, after my engineering, and I was like, I had complete failures, one after the other. And I was like, oh God, I'm exhausted. I'm done with this. Like I am done fighting. Then that is when I actually met a sir, and that is when I actually realized, no, journey has now actually started. From then till now, everywhere whatever I see, yes, I go through, but I just get disheartened too sometimes. But I even find the beauty I can see in myself is, for every awkward or suffering situation or uncertain situation, I find a positive reason. I find a positive purpose that why this situation is with me. At the moment, for a couple of minutes, I'll be, a situation dominant, emotionally dominant. But later on, I just, understand. I just get into the level of maturity. If I don't, I forcibly make myself sit, because I am completely confused. So I need a solution. I need a purpose in this. Then after that, I can see a very clear picture. And after that, trust me, I will have no hatred. I will have no aggression. And these days I'm so surprised that I am not at all being angry. And a human mind is just trained like that. We don't know, or none of us taught us that, in these situations you should be angry, in these situations you need to cry, in this situation you need to laugh. It's just the natural generation of our emotions happening within. So when this is happening, I was like, if a situation actually came that I really used to cry in the previous days, and these days I sit and realize, oh my god, I am not even crying, then why is this happening? Is something wrong with me? I had that phase, and after that I realized, okay, no, I'm absolutely fine. And this is what I have, this is how my ascension happened. I am not crying, and I have no aggression. It's so soft, so very warmth. So the only fruit of being sticking onto your journey, just walking in this path. That is all it is. So here, this is my experience, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you so much. I got a job.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
What job?
Front-end developer at Cisco.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Absolutely marvelous. Your speech is wonderful. Your experience sharing is wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
It is so exhilarating to hear you.
Thank you, sir.
You make your parents very proud.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Srikant garu.
Sir, namaste, sir. Sir, thank you, sir, for joining. Today is the 20th day, sir. Tomorrow is our last day. So,
Okay.
so thanks for joining, sir. So today's topic was on liberation, and Sohana's guiding meditation was so peaceful and so soothing. She does great job in guiding the meditation also, sir. So it was wonderful.
Yes, Baba.
So, uh, sir, shall we take some experiences, sir?
Yes,
Or
that's what I'm here for.
thank you, sir. Yeah. So, friends, if you have some questions, please raise your hand. Yeah, Sonamji, thank you. Let me unmute. Yeah, are you able to? Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir,
Yes,
namaste,
Baba.
sir. Sir, I'm not able to find words now. Yeah, thank you, Sohana. Congratulations. You're
Thank
doing
you.
a job.
Thank you so much.
Sir, always good to see you. Thanks for joining the call.
I just came there to see what is happening in USA.
Yes, sir. Nice to see you. Sir, my name is Sonam. I'm from Seattle, Washington. Um, I joined JTTP-1 also, and these sessions are just amazing. I started meditation only from December, but the experiences, the progress which we have been making through these sessions is amazing. I feel like JTTP-1, I was a new person after 21 days, and same thing is happening with JTTP-2 as well. A lot of experiences, amazing meditations, and these sessions help us learn a lot. All these masters are so patient with us. They answer all our questions, and even meditation, like every day the meditation is so profound. Not only me, I hear like lot of experiences on WhatsApp chat as well. People are just progressing like anything through through these sessions. So thanks a lot for you and all the masters and teams that organize it.
Yes, it is the duty of every person who knows meditation to teach meditation. If we know something, then we have to give it to others. That's all, as simple as that. If we don't know, we have to receive something from others. If we know, we have to give something to others. Life is about give and take. Lots of gives and lots of takes. Whatever little we know, we should give it to others. Whatever little we don't know, we should get it from others. That's why we are meeting each other. That is life. That is progress. There is no give, there is no take. Where is the life? A vegetative life, eating and sleeping? No. Any animal does that. We are human beings. We are interacting beings. Interact means give and take beings. Not take and give and take. Take and give is business. Give and take is spirituality. You first give, then you take. So for human beings, these gives and takes are very, very important. And the best thing to give and the best thing to take is meditation. That's why we concentrate, we focus upon meditation. Meditation is the call of the day, call of the life. For everybody it is the same. See, we got 24 hours a day. What do? We waste our time. Instead of learning something every day, we are only reacting to others unnecessarily. As just now Sohana said, Buddha, stoic, he is not reacting to anybody, but he is not always learning or teaching. Buddha never reacts because he has got no ego. Because he has done a lot of meditation, there is no ego. Ego to protect. There is no ego. When there is no ego, you don't react. You concentrate upon gives and takes. What can I give to this person? And what can I take from this person? That is always the focus. Everybody has to become a Buddha through the practice of meditation. 24 hours are there per day. So, we don't work all the time. We don't play all the time. We don't sleep all the time. Plenty of time is there for every person to do meditation. And that will change the person. That will make him a Buddha. Once he is a Buddha, then there is no ego there. There are only series of gives. You keep on giving. I'm very happy to hear your experience, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I can't wait to teach meditation to others as well because I have benefited so much and I see so much change in me and my life already. Teaching it to my kids as well. They're having fun with it. A lot of manifestation. My daughter the other day said she got a class cancelled. She said, I didn't want to do that class, so I meditated for that. So yeah, thanks for everything, sir, and thanks for the whole JTTP team as well for putting up this amazing program. Thank you, sir. And I don't have any questions, sir. Everything gets answered automatically for somehow after I started meditation.
Yes. Absolutely marvelous. Yes, Srikant.
Yes, sir. So thank you, Sonamji, sir. She is also helping us with all the notes, whatever session we do, that wisdom session on that same day, she put all the notes into the group that these are all the points what have been captured on that day. So that's a beautiful service, madam. Thank you very much, Sonamji. Sir, we'll take next Gayatri ji, please.
Yes.
Namaste, Master. Namaste, Pitamaha. And
Yes.
it's so nice. And JTTP-2 was so good. And I can't explain, like the more we are meditating, a different kind of experiences we are getting. And today's meditation was so wonderful that it was so soothing.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from? Gayatri, where are you calling from?
I'm from Seattle.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are learning so much, like from this this JTTP class, like so much knowledge we are acquiring, and we are trying to practice it so we can see the results when we are practicing it. And
Tell me, why did you start meditation? What made you start?
actually, I had back pain, and for my health reasons, I started. And I met you in Pune, and I asked, like, I had a health issue. So you said that you need to meditate for 2 hours. So from that time onwards, I started meditating. That was like 2007. So when I attended JTTP-1, that is the time, like my back pain went away. So that's how I started, Master. And I used to do, but never, I thought like I would, like I didn't teach everybody, but I was satisfied. But once after meditating, I felt like I need to attend satsang in Seattle too. Like I didn't find a master, but luckily I found Janardhan Garu master. So we went to their house and we meditated. So after that, I felt after attending the satsang, like when I felt like I want to teach now. I want to teach meditation now, whatever I know. So that's how I started teaching meditation. So we start, like now in Seattle, we started a group of friends where we do meditation every day.
Very good, Baba.
And when I listen to their experiences, I feel so satisfied and I feel so happy. And that is all because of you, sir.
One time I was in Seattle.
Okay. But I didn't know that you were there.
That's a long time back. Maybe about 10 years back.
Yeah. Okay. So we need your blessings, sir.
Nobody needs my blessings. Because everybody got the technology of meditation.
Okay, sir.
Other than that, nobody requires anything.
Okay, sir.
You require your own practice, that's all.
Okay, sir.
Nobody is important that he can bless you. Nobody is superior to you so that he can bless you. No way.
Okay, sir.
There is no person in the whole cosmos who is superior to you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, sir, for all the guidance.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
thank you to all masters, teachers, and all of them.
Yes, Srikanth.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Gayatri ji. Sir, we have Raki ji from Atlanta.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Baba.
I have benefited immensely in last 20 days, sir. And I find complete like openness and silence during these meditations. And it's been an incredible blessing, you know, to be in this group and to first time see this kind of experience. And what I did yesterday was spontaneous. I made a small group of people for starting a meditation group in Hindi in Atlanta. And a number of people joined too. So I need your blessings to keep this group going, you know. And we plan to start soon and meditate every day together on Zoom sessions. Sir, please give your blessings.
आप एक Zoom session start करिए हिंदी में, मैं आ जाऊंगा.
हाँ जी. Yesterday I read the book that you have suggested, The Untold Story of Sita Mata.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Every single sentence was as though I was present there with her.
Yes, yes, yes.
Experiencing every single thing that she was thinking and doing. That's how unbelievable that story is written. I mean, I don't know how it's written like that. It's magical.
From her own personal experience, she was Sita Mas unsought. So she wrote from her own experience in those times. That's why it's so very powerful. It is not fiction. Every word is truth.
Every word was truth.
Yeah. There was no fiction word there. That's why the impact is there. We have translated that. We have translated that into Telugu in our language. वो हिंदी में भी आ रहा है.
सर आप ब्लेसिंग दीजिए. हिंदी में स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं.
अपने ओडिशा के लोग हिंदी में स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. वो होने वाला है. हो रहा है.
या अमेरिका में हमारे तेलुगु ग्रुप्स हैं और इंग्लिश ग्रुप्स हैं. तो मैंने सोचा कि लेट अस हैव दिस हिंदी ग्रुप, अ स्मॉल ग्रुप आई एम स्टार्टिंग.
अरे आप स्टार्ट करिए ना बाबा.
हाँ.
मैं खाली बैठा हूँ इधर. मुझे बुलाइए आप. आपके लिए जान हाजिर है. प्लीज स्टार्ट.
You have blessed my life, sir.
आप खास कहाँ के हैं?
मैं मुंबई की हूँ. I grew up in Mumbai all my life.
Okay.
But I was born somewhere in the north.
Okay.
Yeah.
आप तुरंत ही बनाइए जूम, हिंदी जूम.
हाँ जी.
हमें यूएसए में एक हिंदी का जूम चाहिए हमें.
Yes, sir.
That is your job.
Yes, sir.
कब स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं?
ऑलरेडी ग्रुप बना लिया. कल छोटा सा ग्रुप बन गया. लोगों को इनवाइट कर लिया.
2 से 3, 3 से 30, 30 से 1000 हो जाते बाबा. वैसे ही हर जगह हो रहा है. पूरा दुनिया हो जाएगी. पूरा दुनिया शाकाहार बनेगी. ये तो निश्चित है. अपने ढेर सारे हिंदी बुक्स भी हैं PSSM के, वो भी मंगा लीजिए आप।
मुझे पढ़ना इंग्लिश में अच्छा लगता है सर, क्योंकि बचपन से इंग्लिश मीडियम में पढ़ी थी। बट मुझे बोलना हिंदी कन्वीनियंट, लाइक मेडिटेशन अच्छा लगता है हिंदी में।
हमेशा ऐसे ही होता है बाबा। जो कुछ भी हो अपनी मदर टंग में, मातृभाषा में अच्छा लगता है। ठीक है, इंग्लिश तो ठीक है, वो तो अपनी जगह ठीक है, परंतु मातृभाषा भी मातृभाषा होती है। थैंक यू वेरी मच मैडम।
सर आपसे मिलना चाहती हूँ आके आश्रम में।
आइए ना, फिर कौन रोक कर रखा है? कोई भी रोक रहा नहीं है आपको, आप आइएगा।
थैंक यू सर।
ये श्रीकांत जी।
Thank you. Thank you. Kevin. He's also done a lot of meditation and all that stuff. So, yeah, good resource. And yes, madam, please start Hindi, and we will forward it to all our friends also. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can you share Shalini's number with me, sir?
Yeah,
Shrikant
sure.
ji.
Sure, madam. You have asked it. Sorry, I skipped it. I'll do it after this session.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, madam. Yes, Sujata ji.
कम्युनिटी में अगर आपकी स्पेनिश वीडियो जाएं तो लोगों को काफी हेल्प मिल सकती है। तो
हर एक भाषा में हमें चाहते हैं, फिर क्या करें, जो कुछ हो रहा है वो हो रहा है।
तो
1000 भाषाएं हैं दुनिया में।
हाँ जी,
ये आनापानसति हर एक भाषा में उपलब्ध होना चाहिए।
हाँ जी,
होगा 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 होगा।
यस यस यस।
आपके कारण, मेरे कारण, सबके कारण होगा।
और मुझे ना
क्या फियर आता है आपको?
बच्चों के बारे में।
अरे सारे के सारे भगवान हैं, अरे फियर किस बात की? मौत तो है ही नहीं, हम सब आत्माएं हैं। जब ये मालूम हो गई तो फियर कहां से होगा? जब तक हम आत्मज्ञान को नहीं पाते तब तक तो फियर होता ही है, परंतु जैसे हम आत्मज्ञान को पाते हैं फियर तो डिसअपीयर हो जाता है।
लेकिन मुझे काफी फायदा हुआ है ये करने के लिए। इनका जो 21 days, आई फील दैट सो मच चेंज, पॉजिटिविटी इन माई सेल्फ।
अभी 21 डेज में ऐसा हुआ तो 2100 डेज में कितना होगा? अब तो बाकी जिंदगी तो है, ये जिंदगी भर की कहानी है।
हाँ जी, मेरी बेटी के कारण। सो दिस मेडिटेशन इज फॉर ऑल दोस किड्स।
इट इज फॉर एवरीबॉडी, एवरी बच्ची, एवरी बच्चा, एवरी बूढ़ी, एवरी बूढ़ा।
हाँ जी,
एवरी राजा, एवरी प्रजा, एवरी अमीर, एवरी गरीब, एवरी पंडित, एवरी पामर, एवरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर, एवरी हाउसवाइफ,
राइट,
एवरी मदर इन लॉ, एवरी डॉटर जी।
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So, friends, if anybody else you want to talk, you can raise your hands. Yeah. So, sir, tomorrow is a Sunday. So tomorrow is our last day. So if you can join too, that will be really wonderful. But I'll leave it to you, your schedule, sir. So,
I am under the control of Shalini.
Sure, sir. So tomorrow's session is astral surgery, sir.
Achha.
Yeah. So by Prasanna, madam. So,
yes, tomorrow I will be there.
Okay, sir. Really, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, I think then for today we'll wrap it up, sir. Sohana, anything last minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for being here with me. And I really got an opportunity to share everything. So, and as it is tomorrow, let's all gather again at the same timing and be on the same pace. Let's do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sirish also is here.
Yeah, all right, Shirisha ma'am.
Good evening, sir. So
What's
today
happening?
is the 20th day of JTTP is going on, sir. It's very wonderfully, it's a successful program, sir. And tomorrow is the last day of astral healing and surgery by Pratima Dipti, sir.
Very good.
So many masters, so they're starting to the teaching also. So it's a very great successful of JTTP, sir.
How is your husband?
He's good, sir. He's here.
Namaste, sir.
Yeah, Babu, namaskaram.
I'm good, sir.
Very good, Baba.
Sir, we are in California. I was telling Sirisha that we'll start a group in California, like what we did in Atlanta. We're here for a couple of months. We'll start a big group here in West also, sir.
Wow. You are a great master, I say.
Thank you, sir.
You got so many masters.
Yes, sir. I'm so blessed that I'm surrounded by so many masters in Atlanta wherever I go, sir. So
It's not an ordinary thing, Baba, to be surrounded by masters.
yes, I agree, sir.
No.
Totally agree.
It is pure heaven.
Yes, sir. Just being with them is heaven for me, sir. That's a
Yes.
bliss. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, Shirisha ma'am. Yes.
Sir, thank you, sir. Somebody is raising hand. Lavanya ji, you want to talk? Last minute. Yes,
Hello.
Yeah, Lavanya.
Yes, husband of Lavanya. Actually, my father is into the same kind of meditation, means Anapanasati from past so many years. His name is here Naidu. Maybe sir could have noticed him from long back. He's also doing meditation from past so many years. And daily basis, he used to do 12 hours a day, minimum, I mean to say. Now, he just want to talk to Patriji sir.
He's from Paramner, isn't it?
Yeah, he is from Palamner.
Oh, I know.
Patriji sir. Yeah. Patriji matter.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, sir.
Ayya Babu, ఏం సంగతి నాయనా? ఆడపోయినావా?
హాయిగా సార్. హాయిగా ఉంది.
అయ్యా.
మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు ఇప్పుడు?
నేను బెంగళూరులో ఉన్నా బాబు.
చల్లగా ఉన్నారు, చల్లగా